Hey everybody, it's Lindy Tate from Taterbug, and y'all come on in and let's do some painting today. I hope you're all having a great day so far. It's been a fairly decent day here in West Tennessee. If you're watching on replay, I would love for you to say hello, and if you're new, let us know that so we can welcome you. We always like to welcome our new followers. And speaking of that, I want to thank y'all personally. I happened to see this afternoon that we went over 27,000 followers. Thank y'all so much. Hey Vicky, hey Cindy, bless Cindy's sweetheart. Hey Regina and Patty. Y'all, Cindy's out in Phoenix with no air conditioning. Oh, I can't. I've been worried about her all day. Oh, thank you, Regina. Thanks, Patty. Hey Vicky and Jill. How are y'all doing today? Hey Nancy. So y'all, if you have a minute and want to send this out to your friends and let them know we're going to paint today. Hey Pam and Pat. Hey Norma, how are you doing? There's Marjorie and Jerry. Oh, all my friends coming on in. I missed y'all yesterday. So sorry I wasn't able to be here. We got a last minute physical appointment for me. We have a place here, hey Patricia, called Life Signs. Hey Randy and Barbara, thank you. Hi Cindy. There's my other Cindy. We got several Cindys. Peggy, how are y'all doing? Hey Marcia and Jolene, hello Jermaine. So we have a place called Life Signs here that is like a one-stop physical. You know, you go see your PCP usually, and then you got to make an appointment to go have this test and that test and the other test. Well, hey, there's my friend Becky from Becky's Whimsy. Hey, Tiffany. Oh, yes. So my appointment was for about 12:15. And of course you go hearing and the blood work and the chest x-ray and the mammogram and all the things, you know, they head to toe. There's Shauna from Rhode Island. Hello, hi Margaret. So got all that done, but when you fasted and haven't had caffeine, and so I stopped, had a bite to eat, just sat quietly at a restaurant by myself, had a salad, because got the blood pressure going on, got some fat going on, a little fluff. But that's the only thing. So far, everything's great, but I got it done. I'm happy. It's the best to just go to one place, and they are so nice, and they have it down to a science, you know. So there's a whole bunch of us going in different rooms at the same time, and they just keep you moving, and before you know it, you're done. Well, Regina put on some, so I think that's probably stress, and that's causing some blood pressure issues, and I don't want to have to take another medication. So Lindy's going to be walking like I should be anyway. But then this morning, I had to have a stress test yesterday. God bless y'all for listening to all this in the beginning. I'm just waiting for everybody to get in, and I promise we're going to paint. But because I did the treadmill test, the stress test, and y'all, I used to walk 2 miles a day, which is not much, I know. But, I mean, along with working out, I walk 2 miles every day, at least 5 days a week. And I've let all of that go. You start your own business, and it consumes you, you know, and you kind of, your physical health kind of falls by the wayside. What happened? But wake-up call, time to get back at it. And I told him, I said, you're so sweet, Tammy. I've already signed up for the mile a day in August. Did y'all see that? I'm doing a mile a day in August. I've got a fundraiser page. If y'all would like to donate, be my guest. We also give our stars money to St. Jude. But y'all are so amazing. We've already reached my first goal of $250. So we're going to go for more than that. But I told the doctor, I said, you know, if I'm accountable to those kids at St. Jude, that means I'm going to do it. So it was you know, it's what I wanted to do. So I did my stress test yesterday. Y'all had a stress test? Those are fun. That's the only part I dreaded. It really was. You get up on that, they hook you all up to an EKG thing. So you've got all these wires on you, and they stick you on a treadmill with blood pressure cuff and all of that. Hey, Vicky. Oh, goodness. Okay, just relax after that, girl. And then they got to get your heart rate up. Well, by the time I stood up and got on the treadmill, my blood pressure had already gone up. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Myrtle. So they start cranking up that incline, and you can't hold on and getting your heart rate up into the 170s. Thought I was gonna die, but I made it. And I even went, hey, Carol and Sherry, she said, do you think you can do 1 minute more? I'm like, yeah. Well, I finally said, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. She said, you've only got 15 more seconds. And I said, okay, 10 seconds. And then flat out on the table, they said, lay down. You got to see how quickly you can recover from that. Whew, sweet mother of pearl. So guess what? This morning I woke up, Melissa, I know, this is my little dress my little denim dress I got from Walmart. It's so comfortable. So, yeah, I don't care for stress tests. And I couldn't move. I got out of bed, and the worst sciatic pain of my life, and that's saying a lot. I could not move, and I was all the way to the end. I could not sit in my chair. The only chair I could sit in was at the kitchen table, very carefully, and all I can figure is it was walking on that incline and not being able to hold on. I don't know. That's all I can figure. So that's why I was so late posting today. I was not sure I could be here and I could sit in this chair, but I ate a bite, I took in a leave, I took a hot shower, I did my stretches, and I got on the treadmill. Hey, Josie. It's the worst, Vicki. I've had some bad back pain in my life, but sciatic pain that shoots down both legs is awful. It's just awful. I was near tears this morning. So I finally said, okay, I can do this. I need to see my friends. And so here we are. Yeah, right, Penny? Well, I didn't let myself hold on today, but I took a gentle walk on the treadmill flat. I learned even back 10 years ago when I was working out, it's really not good to put yourself on an incline. It's not good, especially for a woman over 40. It's just not a good thing for you. So thank you, Diane. Those are all going to St. Jude, all the stars money. But I was proud of myself. I got back on my treadmill. First of all, I was proud that it worked because I have no idea how old that thing is. But me and the treadmill are going to get to be real good friends because I'm not having any of this. Next thing I wanted to tell you, and it's the reason why we're painting today. Oh, hey, y'all. Oh, Josie, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And thank you so much. I got my follow bracelet. Did y'all see my reel? I saw the ads. They may have shown up in your, hey, Vicki, your Facebook feed or your TikTok feed or whatever. But I thought it was so cool. There are tracking bracelets. I got the Dolphin, and you get your own dolphin that you track with the app. And is that backwards? No, it's not. Is it? I didn't switch my phone around. Hold on. Here we go. So you can actually see my little dolphin. His name is Purr. Isn't that's interesting. But he's in the Gulf of Mexico right now. So I can pull up my app on my phone and see where my dolphin is. But I thought the bracelet was really pretty. There are all kinds of animals. It's such a cool thing. And, I just love the idea of helping out that way, too. They're not very expensive, or I wouldn't have gotten it. Are you, Patty? sea turtles, penguins, giraffes, lions, sharks. It's a big deal for Shark Week, you know. But there's all kinds of cool animals that you can track. You know what? Let me do this. Let me hold this up. Let me hold this up and you screenshot it. Do you see their socials down here? And that will tell you where to order. It's FAHLO.com. That's looking kind of fuzzy there. No, can you see it? It's actually my follow, FAHLO.com. I'm not affiliated with them. I just think it's a cool thing. And oh yeah, your nieces and nephews would love these. I would love to start collecting them and get all the different animals. But I started with the dolphin. I've always wanted to swim with the dolphins. It's still on my bucket list. Hopefully it'll happen before I get much older and I'm not able to swim with the dolphins, because I really, really, really want to swim with the dolphins. That would be a cool one, a zebra, yes. So I sketched out a dolphin to paint today. I've never painted a dolphin, even though I love them so much. So I thought, hey, let's paint a dolphin. I was looking up inspiration. You know how I do. I look up inspiration pictures. And then I thought, hey, I need this. Somebody said yesterday when they saw my reel, you need to paint a dolphin. That's what we're gonna do. So now let me fix y'all back here and here, and I'm going to just do like we did Sunday and point you right down here so you can paint with me. Watch me paint. My brother-in-law took 3 of their 4 kids scuba diving today. They're all, oh, that is so cool. We've never scuba dived, but we have snorkeled with the boys before, and it was so much fun. Yeah, several of y'all have been wanting me to do a dolphin for a while. Did I do okay with that sketch? I know you probably should be higher, but I'm going to do some water and stuff. But you know, I'm going to use my Paint Pixie paints, right? Right, Josie? So I'm going to put a little, I've got a paper plate over here. I'm going to put a little mud pie out. I don't think I'll need a lot of it. Let me show y'all. I'm going to put a little Foggy Martini. Foggy Martini and mud pie were 2 of my first paints I ever got from Paint Pixie, because I gravitate toward grays in my home decor and teals. So that's why I started out with that. But of course now I don't use these colors as much as I did in the beginning. But you pick out the colors, pick out about 3 of magical chalk paints to start with, and at least 1 liquid pixie dust. This is Oreo cookie dough, and it's just a very, very light gray. So we're going to start out with these 3 for the dolphin. Thank you, Josie. And we're going to get out my favorite brush, which coincidentally is the turquoise iris favorite. When I'm doing a painting like this, this is my go-to. It's a filbert brush. Look, y'all, I loved on my first favorite so much. Look at the difference. So every now and then when you use it a whole bunch, now this, don't ever throw your paintbrushes away, because I use this. You saw me splatter paint with this. I can quit being so gingerly with this one now, because it's got a good frayed edge. Hey, Renee. And it'll do all sorts of fun stuff now. So hang on to that. But I also got another one. Let's start with the lightest first, which is the Oreo cookie dough. And you know, like I said, I've never painted. Look, see, that's what I was hoping it would do. The graphite from the pencil bleeds into the paint and gives me a good outline, just like that. And see, I can lay this favorite brush down and just blend, and it works to my advantage. Isn't that cool? So I purposely, I didn't use a number 2 pencil. I used a sketch pencil to sketch this out, so it would do this. Hey, Caroline. You saw Justin's little Frenchie. I'm going to go back and see how his little Frenchie's looking. It probably won't be long before I'm going to need another little Frenchie. My little Frenchie's feeling very well loved. I love the little D, and so I my little D is still doing good, but I got the synthetic version as well. I love the Paint Pixie. Well, I love all of the Paint Pixie products, but you know, you collect them as you can. And I'm really working on my brush collection now. Good afternoon, Ruth. How are you? Hey, Melinda. So we're just gonna start with the Oreo cookie dough. I've never painted a dolphin before, like I said. So I'm just gonna play like we did the other day. We're just gonna have fun. I just wanted it to be kind of relaxed. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, I loved Flipper. Now I didn't rinse my brush. I'm going to dip into the Foggy Martini, which is that's the medium gray tone. We're going to start pulling this in while the Oreo cookie dough is still wet. I want them to blend. I'm probably going to go right over that eye that I sketched. Okay. Don't be afraid to turn your canvas however you need to get the right angle. You can see a lot of my my erase marks because it took me a minute, but that's okay. I'm making myself sketch more. Sarah, you saw that. This is the little dress I told y'all I found in Arkansas. That's a little denim overall dress, and mercy, it's comfortable. Highly recommend. Woo, very comfortable for the summer. So, all right, we're getting somewhere. But I'm making myself sketch. Oh, Cindy, the AC started. How long will it take to get out of the 90s in here? Let's guess, y'all. She's out there in Phoenix with no air conditioning. It was up into the 90s in her house. Now outside it's in the 110s somewhere. Record-breaking temperatures streak there. I can't imagine. Well, I can imagine just a little bit from, you know, us being without power, but we got to 115 heat index one day while it was out, but that was just one day. I can't imagine how hot she must be. Broke but happy. Oh, it's been poor Cindy. It's been one thing after another, I swear. All right, let's go in here. We're gonna bring this on down and go to about right here. You know how they're kind of darker, or the one that is my inspiration piece is a little bit darker on the top, and it kind of comes around here like that. And we're going to get darker down here. So go in with Foggy Martini right down in here, and right in here behind his fin. Around 2.5 hours to cool it down. Excuse me, my goodness. Whew. Okay, Ruth says 2.5 hours. I'm praying it doesn't take that long. That with this wingding new motor you've got, that it's going to be better than that. Shoo. All right, we're going to go in. Let's see. I'm going to offload my brush just a little bit and go back in with Oreo cookie dough right here. Put that on this fin. And then we're going to take just a little bit of mud pie. Well, and she even had that video of the her fans running, and oh, it kind of brought back those memories from when our power was out, because it gets to you after a while, that loud roar. Am I right, Cindy? It wears on you. You've got to have it. You can't live without those fans, but it's a lot. All right, now I'm going to pull Oreo cookie dough in to this darkest hue and pull it out to blend it. Y'all know how I do it. I just kind of go back and forth with colors until I have the blending that I want. And that's just how I do it. That may not be right, but that's how I do it. Oh, Josie, listen, it sure gets to me. Just a sensory thing for me, and I'm sure for most people. We're going in with mud pie here, just to shade. Blending is one of the most relaxing things that I do in painting. I just love to blend. Hey, Bob, how are you doing, my friend? Flipper, is something wrong? I know, I loved that show. I can still hear the music in my head. Hello, Lisa. Did you get out of the pool? Let's see if I can get this nose kind of right here. It's a bottlenose dolphin. Pat, she's in Phoenix, where it is blasting hot. You see how that's just the graphite from the pencil. That is not, all I have on my brush is the Oreo cookie dough, but it blends out that graphite. I love it. Okay, now I'm going to take the darkest mud pie hue, and we're just going to kind of delineate that mouth. All right, let me wipe this off and come back in with Oreo cookie dough. Gotta have all the fans running to sleep. We have to sleep with a ceiling fan, but when we had to run that big, it's not a box fan, the circle one. Oscillating fan was big. It was so loud, and it made the covers vibrate on the sheet vibrate on top of me. About drove me out of my mind. Things I never, things you don't think about that would bother you, and bothered me. All right, we're gonna go in dark on this fin, right down here. You see how this favorite brush, it's a filbert, just fits right in there. I just love how well it works. Hey, Cindy Carroll, that's okay. I'm glad you made it. All right, so I'm going from the bottom here to blend up into that. So far, so good. And we're gonna, I think I'll do Foggy Martini since I've got some graphite right here for this fin. Make it dark in here so you can see it. Just pull it in like that. Thanks, Regina. Oh, hey, Betty. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Betty had me worried, too, when she was traveling. I'm glad she's back home. I hope you're getting some rest from all of that. Okay. Now I'm going to rinse my brush for the first time. Thank you, Cindy. It's starting to look like a dolphin. Like I said, this is a first for me. I've never painted a dolphin. Never drawn a dolphin even. So this is the Oreo cookie dough. Trying to blend out that pencil line just a little bit. That's on my bucket list, Lisa. I love dolphins. I've always loved dolphins. And that's why I got the dolphin tracker bracelet. When I saw it was a dolphin, I thought, oh my, I think the dolphin is their newest one if I'm not mistaken. So that's what hooked me in. But oh, how I want to swim with the dolphins. I've always wanted to. Hey, Cindy Harlow. Cindy's page is Recycled Charm. She works with costume jewelry art. It's amazing. You need to check out her page if you haven't already. She even takes custom orders. So if you have a loved one's old jewelry, she can make something really fantastic out of them. I thought about, and I still may one day, about doing an abstract dolphin with lots of colors, you know, and you swim with dolphins. Oh, wow, Andrea, that sounds so fun. But today I thought, no, I'm going to go in with these Paint Pixie colors that I started out with. Now, I didn't start out with Oreo cookie dough, but Foggy Martini and Mud Pie for sure. Alright, now I'm going to go kind of dark. We're going to go Mud Pie, starting about right here and come down. Foggy Martini right here. You've also been scuba diving with Wild Dog. Oh, Lori, I'm telling you, you have done some really fun stuff. I want to hang with you. You got a pretty awesome life, my friend. And I'll just live vicariously through your posts. I love it. I don't think they would mind me mentioning this, but if y'all know, you might remember my Uncle Walter, who just retired last November. My last uncle. I love him so, so dearly. He's in the hospital. He had to go in the hospital yesterday, and he has pneumonia and dementia, and he can't swallow. So I would really appreciate your prayers for him. Y'all got to meet him once on my lives, and you know, we did auctions for him. Y'all have loved on him so much for me, and nobody knows how long we have, but I just don't know how this is all going to play out. So if you would just pray for comfort for him, for my Aunt Lynn. Aunt Lynn is the aunt I'm named after. And their son, my cousin, he lives in Colorado, but if I know him, he is going through chemo now for treatment. Chemo treatment. He had that yesterday, or he said he would have been on the plane, and I know he would have, but he couldn't, and so that's got to be the hardest thing for him. So I would just really appreciate if, you know, prayers and for them and for comfort and all of those things. I love them dearly. Thank y'all so much. Oh, really, Michelle? Wow. Yeah. Very, very special to me. And y'all have heard me talk about him and, you know, create with the watch faces and pieces that he gave me, and the collection of beautiful clocks that he's gifted me. And I've got a little bit of him all over the house, and it's really special. But I did want to, y'all have always been so sweet to always ask about him and everything, so I wanted to let y'all know what's going on and ask for those prayers for him. Okay, now I think I need to, oh, Lisa, yeah. Oh, a lot of you had Uncle Walter's. I worried that, you know, the closing of his shop would possibly be like this for him, but anyway. All right. I'm just wanting to kind of go back now that this is kind of dry and add some of the lighter hues where they need to be, and I'll probably do that again once it's really good and dry. But I want to finish the Dolphin, and then we're going to do some fun water, you know, hopefully around him. Got to put that eye in there. Thank you, Patricia. So to do the eye, I'm going to use my icon. This is the one you'll see me, this is like a detail brush, and I love to letter with this small lettering. Hey, Christine, thank you. Yes. Thank you. Michelle, you're so sweet. Thanks so much. So we're just going to get a little black, the licorice over here, just a tiny dab for the eye and a little detail on him. Let's see, the eye's going to be right about here. Now, right, let that dry, and I think I'll even do a little line right in here. Very light hand. Like this. How's that? Okay, and now we're going to leave him alone for a while and focus on out here, and then we can go back in and zhuzh him up if we need to. So let's pull out some pretty blues. I'll pull out my Bombini cocktail, my, let's see, Tropical Dream. Where are you, Tropical Dream? Here we are. Here. And Caribbean Cooler. Oh, Christine, thank you so much. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Jermaine. Y'all are so sweet. Let's see, we need... Okay, we're going to start here with these pretty blues. I love playing with the Paint Pixie blues. They're so pretty. And they, you know, they all blend so well. And it's just fun to play with them. And I don't think I'm going to do the whole canvas because my inspiration picture kind of inspired me. Imagine that. To do something a little different. I am? Ah! Forgot about that. Yeah. I'm repping WVU today, Lisa. All right. So for this, I think I'm going to go back into my little Frenchie. And y'all haven't seen today's ATC yet because I haven't posted it, but I have shot it. And I will tell you, Lil Frenchie was kind of the star of the show for my ATC today. So there's a little hint. Let's see. I'm going to just start playing here. You know what else I'm going to do? I better get out some, where, I've got my whole Paint Pixie, I have a whole cart, like Lisa, of Paint Pixie. This is Cream Puff. That's our, it's kind of, it's white, but I want that light to just because I'm going to be blending. I'm playing. So let's start with the Tropical Dream right here and just start playing with some water. So you see how this little Frenchie just makes it so easy. You just a light hand. I'm going to go in with the cream puff now. And, hey, Trudy. Oh, well, it's a different day. I messed y'all up because I wasn't here yesterday. I'm sorry about that. Oh, I'm liking this. I may end up doing the whole canvas after all. This is looking so fun. Just want it to be soft, and because this has a point on the end, I can get in sweet. Hey, Lynn. Can get real close. Oh, I'm liking that color. So now I'm gonna go into Caribbean Cooler, just a little smidge, because you want that feel of the movement of the water, maybe. So I'm just wiggling it on the canvas a little bit, just wiggle, wiggle. If you don't like the way it looks, go back in with another color and fix it. But this just gives, you know, the feeling of moving water. And really with the magical chalk paints, you can't go wrong because they work so great together. That's what has surprised me from the very start. I mean, I've used a lot of paints before, but these are the best. He's a friendly fellow, isn't he? He's happy too. They always look so happy. All right, cream puff. Y'all saw that post. I got so tickled about the pufferfish having a toxin in their skin. So when they puff up, other sea creatures stay away from them. You know, they're scared of them. And the dolphin, it doesn't work that way with them. So they purposely make them puff up so they can play ball with them. I think that's fantastic. I've always said dolphins were like the puppy dogs of the ocean, and that kind of sealed it for me. So going in and doing this, it kind of gets rid of all my sketch lines that I had to erase. Uh-oh. See, I went over his nose, but I'll fix that. Going home from the beach, hubby is driving. Oh, did y'all have a great time? I bet you did. All right, I think I'll go right up in here with the Caribbean Cooler just a little bit while it's still wet, and we'll kind of float a little bit of that around in there. I always suggest that you play with your brushes to see what they do. Move them, move them around in different ways, and just make friends with your brushes. Where is Brandon, Lisa? You gotta get on in here. Pufferfish. Alright, we'll go in with a little bit darker right here. Cream puff. You know, was this the intent behind this little Frenchy brush? Probably not. But who cares? You can use it to, if you're painting furniture, that's going to get in every crevice, and it'll be great for that. But if you're an artist, play with it and see what it does on canvas. There's no rule that says you can only use a brush for one certain, reason. I've never abided by artistic rules, because there are no rules in art. There really aren't. and there's no right or wrong. So just play with what you've got and see what it does. It ain't gonna hurt anything. Is it starting to look like water? I don't know if it is, but I'm having fun with it. Sure having a good time. This is what I needed today. I have been feeling so out of sorts. I don't mean physically, but just, you know, what? I don't know. Not like myself. I don't know what it is for the past 2-3 days. And I just couldn't get in the groove today. But this is helping. That's when I couldn't decide what I was going to do for the live. And then I thought, well, just paint, Wendy. If you don't, that's my go-to. If I'm not sure what else to do, I paint. And that's a guaranteed way to make me feel better about it all. I hope y'all are okay with that. Let's just blend that out like it's part of the ocean. Thank you, Josie. Aren't these blues so pretty? I love using these blues. The Tropical Dream, Bon Beanie Cocktail, and the Caribbean Cooler. And you add a little cream puff in there to use to, you know, lighten or soften and move it around. It makes great water. Makes great skies. All kinds of things. Water swirlies. Yeah! Cindy. That's right, Sarah. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Just keep on going. Alright, let's get on up in here. Fix that little mistake. Let's go in with this. We're going to go darker in here. Let's do some swirls. The tip of this brush makes wonderful marks. Is it looking like he's having fun in the ocean now? Thank you, Carmela. Oh, thank you, Randy. That's sweet. I hope so. You want your paintings to have some feeling to it, right? Okay, let me get back up in here. I want to kind of fix that. Although I don't mind having a little bit of you know, sometimes I'll paint the canvas black and then do the background and purposely leave that black around the subject, but I think I want to bring it on in. I'm just using cream puff here to kind of get close. I could pull out my filbert here, but I'm having fun with this little Frenchie right now. And see, I just add the cream puff and bring in, it reactivates the magical chalk paint so I can pull those in. Isn't that awesome? Any kind of moisture just kind of reactivates it, and so I can just go right in with the cream puff and the pointed end of this brush and pull in those other blues. That's why they're magical. Hi, Judy. Oh, 2 Judys in a row. Hey, Judy Zeppa. Jay-Z, how are you doing? Dana, mine too. I remember watching it at my grandmother's house But I remember we watched it at home too. I loved Flipper. I loved it. His name is Flipper. Flipper. I won't sing. Alright, get right in here. You see how close you can get with this? It's a big brush, but you can still get some detail. Okay, now, wait, I just saw this. I don't like that. Let's fix that. Soften that up a little bit. Perfect. Okay, now let's go back in now that our dolphin is dry. And just kind of fine tune it just a little bit. Let's, I need some more of this Oreo cookie dough out on my plate. Michelle, on the little Frenchie, they are, yeah, they're pretty soft. They really are. But not like, not like an artist brush. It's a different texture, but it works really, really great. All right, let me fix my little oopsie right there where I covered the bottom of his snout. Add a little bit. I would say, Josie, what do you say? I'd say they're medium. They're not hard bristles at all. You saw kind of how pliable they were, but not soft like, like an artist brush. It's so easy to work with. It's a dream. So let's take this icon, and I think we'll just put a few more little details maybe. Like, I'm just going to kind of drag a little line right here. And maybe a little bit here. These are just like little, finishing touches. Isn't it amazing how much what a difference that makes when you put that little reflection in their eye? I love that. This brings them to life. All right, let's go in a little bit more right in here. I want to smooth that out just a bit. Or blend it, I should say. Just blend it out. So I should be back tomorrow with my, to my regular scheduled live at 4 o'clock. And then Friday morning, I'll be on Paint Pixie at 10:30 Central. And we may do some more painting. Pretty sure we will. All right, so now let's just, I'm gonna wipe off the brush, and grab up that Oreo cookie dough, and I think we're just gonna put a few little subtle highlights here and there. And I'm using the side of my brush. It's one thing I love about the filbert brush. This is the favorite. It's a filbert brush. You can lay it on its side like that and get all kinds of great movement. In fact, look, I'm gonna go into this cream puff, which is a lot lighter. See, yeah, that's what I'm wanting, some big highlights like that. Here. That kind of brings it to life, I think. Oh, Sue, an in-person paint party. Wouldn't that be great? I used to do them at Southern Vintage. Oh, see, you have to play a little bit, because pulling out that cream puff and just making some marks with it. Look at that. Let's do a little right in here, and maybe on top of the nose. It just makes it a little more realistic. Thank you, Judy. Thank you so much. Oh, Gail, girl, I've seen what you paint. Miss Gail can paint now. She don't need any lessons from me. Don't let her fool you. Let's kind of highlight around the eye. Oh, I like this. And I think I need to add a little bit of the Foggy Martini to give this a little shade. Yeah, like that. I have it all blended good, y'all. Is that good? I think I like it. Oh, that's all right. You don't need to be commenting while you're driving. That's okay. Pull out my icon. And should I put, I was going to sign it real quick. Let me sign it real quick so I don't forget. Should we do any kind of bubbles, or do we leave it alone? Hey, Maxine. Thank you, Andrea. Thanks, Emily. Y'all are so sweet. All right. Let's back up here. Okay. Now, do we need any bubbles or anything, or is he good just like this? How did I do with my first dolphin? He does look like he has a smile, but most dolphins do, don't they? They kind of look like they're smiling. I gotta fix my phone holder. It's wonky. Wait for it, from 93 to 89 in 35 minutes. Yay, Cindy, that's great. You're going to sleep good tonight. I just know it. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the hearts. This was fun. I needed this today. This was a lot of fun. Splash up from the tail fin. A tracer. Oh. Well, I never thought about doing a tracer. Let me see if I can do that. I'll post it. If I do, I promise I will post it, or I'll figure it out. Thank you so much. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate it. Thanks for spending time with me today and letting me do a little makeup live for you, since I couldn't be here yesterday. And we'll be back tomorrow. Throw ideas out on my page of what you might like to do tomorrow. I'm having some creator's block. Finish the outer edges you meet around here. I'm probably gonna I don't know. I thought about that as I was painting it. I may bring the blues on around, or I was just going to paint white on, you know, to clean it up. Andrea, that's the one thing I just can't get into. Christmas in July. I'm sorry. Terrible. So, yeah, I don't do much Christmas in July. I like July and July. I like my summer. But, you know, I've seen a lot of great Christmas in July projects from all the other amazing creators. Pretty soon I'm going to have to go into fall. I can't do it yet, though. I'm a summer girl, and I hang on to summer like this. Betty, Christmas in December, that's how I feel about it. Thank y'all. Thank you, Regina, for praying for them. I really, really appreciate it. We can't have too many prayers. There's several of you that feel like I do about Christmas in July. A manatee. Ooh, summer goes by too fast. It's almost August already. My great niece's kids went back to school yesterday, and I thought, it's July. Come on. Oh my goodness. Have you done butterflies or hummingbirds? I sure have. I've done quite a few, but we'll come up with something. I'm almost thinking I might go mixed media, or the other thing that I really feel is another one of our girls, like we did Sunday, maybe with a crown on it, but a different saying. I know what I have in mind. I have one of those crowns from Hobby Lobby that I got on clearance, and I have a plan for it. Kathy D, though, from Royal Funky Junk. Oh my goodness, her crown. It's that same crown, and she did it on the silver tray. Gorgeousness. Total gorgeousness. I can't touch that. So I don't know. What about a camping theme or something from your trip to Hot Springs? I'll think on that. I did look up our pictures from 24 years ago when we went to that same place, and I got those out today. I ought to share some of those. Show you Chris 24 years ago feeding the geese that were there at the place we stayed at. So fun. I knew I had them, and I found them. I found them all. I used to document our lives so well, but it was a lot of years ago. Me water skiing. I love water skiing. Okay, I made it in less than an hour, y'all. I got you out of here in time. Okay, one more look. Oh, there's our dolphin. I will post a picture of him. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and letting me do that. A self-portrait. Nobody want that. That'd be fun to do sometime. It is on my I'd like to do list, though, a self-portrait sometime, just for the fun of it, just for me, you know. But I'm kind of thinking I have another girl in me with a crown of some sort. So if y'all are game for that, we may do that tomorrow. Or it could be Friday morning when I'm on with Pink Pixie. So y'all mark your calendars. 10:30 Central Friday morning, 4 o'clock tomorrow. That's my schedule, okay? Y'all go have a wonderful, what day is today? Wednesday evening. And I'll get to see you again tomorrow. Thanks for hanging with me, y'all. Love you very much, and thank you for the follows. Another goal. Bye.